Coming up on Essay Today, Student Association approves their new logo, Jim Gaffigan coming to SU, and Student Association Press Secretary Nicole Sherwood is live with us in studio. This is Essay Today. Syracuse University will no longer accept transfer credits from study abroad locations that aren't an SU Study Abroad or World Center program. Students can petition, but will have to do so at least 9 to 12 months before the start date. For a full list of accepted study abroad locations, visit the SU Abroad website at suabroad.syr.edu. Attention SU students, save the date for October 25th because comedian Jim Gaffigan will be making his way to the SU campus. Gaffigan's most recent album, Obsessed, debuted at #1 on the Billboard Comedy Album charts last April. University Union is sponsoring Gaffigan's performance, which will be in Goldstein Auditorium on Saturday, October 25th. Tickets are on sale at the Shine box office right now for only $5. Syracuse University's University College won the 2014 Mid-Atlantic Region Award for their Innovative Summer Program Development Fund. The award given by the UPCEA is for excellence in faculty and staff development. The Development Fund was created in 2011 to increase enrollment in summer courses. Up to $20,000 can be given to faculty and departments to offer new courses and programs. Since its creation, it has funded more than 50 programs which added 900 students to summer programs. Many of those students were new to those programs. Children under 18 are no longer allowed to visit patients in upstate Golisano Children's Hospital. This is due to a recent increase in respiratory virus cases in the central New York area. Upstate announced on Friday that they had admitted 3 children with the enterovirus D68. The virus has been sickening youth all across the country, primarily those with asthma. Symptoms include runny nose, sneezing, coughing, and body aches. A radical Islamist turned CIA agent is speaking out about his time with Al-Qaeda in his book, Agent Storm, My Life Inside Al-Qaeda and the CIA. Morton Storm was a jihadist, but his faith was shaken after he was told not to come to Somalia. Storm says in his book that he moved between 2 identities for over 5 years. President Obama has announced his plan to combat the Ebola epidemic in Africa today. The president visited the Center for Disease Control and Prevention in Atlanta for a briefing on the current situation in Africa. Officials say that the cost is estimated at $763 million over 6 months. The plan will aim to train as many as 500 healthcare workers a week, erect 17 healthcare facilities, and provide home healthcare kits. It is expected that 3,000 troops will be deployed, with most going to Senegal. Nearly 5,000 people have become ill with Ebola and approximately 2,400 killed by the disease. However, Speaker of the House John Boehner expected the aid to come sooner.
I think this Ebola outbreak in Africa is a serious problem, and frankly, I'm a bit surprised that that the administration hasn't acted more quickly to address what is a serious threat, not just to Africans, but to others around the world. And I think in the coming weeks, you're going to see the Congress and the administration take further steps to look at how do we best contain this very horrible disease.
The first airstrike against ISIS has been ordered and executed. The U.S. launched their first strike since President Obama unveiled his plan last week. The airstrike was sent to aid Iraqi security forces south of Baghdad as they were being attacked by enemy fighters. This was the first strike done in support of Iraqi fighters. Chancellor Kent Syverud's Fast Forward campaign is ramping up. A fish that won't stop swimming, and Press Secretary Nicole Sherwood in the studio. Don't go away. This is Essay Today.
The small town of Elmira, New York, a boy was born into an all-American family. The odds of him achieving his dream in the fashion industry? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 88. I am Tommy Hilfiger, and my family is affected by autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
Now it's time for This Week in Bad Stats.
Bad stats?
Horrible stats. Here goes. 132.
That's how many batters struck out 4 times in one game last season.
Wow, very good. Here's a tough one, though. 3 and 4.
No idea.
That's how many kids witness bullying. 3 out of 4.
That's not a good stat.
No, it's not, but it can change. Kids want to help, but they don't know how. Visit STOPBULLYING.GOV and give them the tools they need to help prevent bullying.
There are plenty of safe ways kids can help at STOPBULLYING.GOV.
Turning a 20-foot wall into a canvas takes vision. So will getting into college. I've got what it takes. So do you.
Today, about 1 in 5 Americans is living with a disability. Over 50 million people, including many of our friends and neighbors, teachers and co-workers, heroes and leaders. 20 years ago, the Americans with Disabilities Act guaranteed every person the right to live, work, and participate fully in the American experience. We've come a long way since then, and we are committed to making even more progress in the years ahead. Visit disability.gov to see how you can help.
Welcome to my block party. Glad you can make it.
The only triple doubles you get come with fries.
Last time you blocked someone, you were online.
I can do this all day. Your moves are just gay.
Using gay to mean dumb or stupid, not cool. Not cool. Not in my house, not anywhere. It's not creative, it's offensive to gay people. And you're better than that.
The Fast Forward Syracuse campaign is an important initiative Chancellor Syverud is bringing to Syracuse this semester. The campaign is designed to be a, quote, strategic, transformative, and collaborative initiative that will allow the university to build on its widely recognized strengths and improve in key areas, end quote. Due to Fast Forward being widely unknown across campus, there will be a Fast Forward Syracuse Town Hall meeting taking place next Monday. The Town Hall meeting will involve a Q&A session in which students, faculty, and staff will be able to ask anything regarding Fast Forward Syracuse. In addition to discussing Fast Forward, Chancellor Syverud plans to talk about the strategic plan of the initiative and how it is benefiting the SU community. President Boris Gresley discussed the initiative at last night's General Assembly meeting.
It's question and answers, so he's going to have the help of Lumar Kosha and Provost Spina, like they're all going to be there to really answer questions, but he's really going to address first. So it's like an address in terms of what really is going on with Fast Forward. You're really trying to over-communicate what has been under-communicated in the past couple of weeks. And then he's going to have that Q&A where he's going to talk to students, faculty, and administrators. It's tough, and it's tough because I feel like there's a lot of questions from a lot of different parties. So for example, a question that we ask is going to be complete. It's not going to be useful, I guess, to like faculty.
We are now joined by Student Association Press Secretary Nicole Sherwood. Nicole, great to have you on. Thanks for being with us.
Great to be here.
So Nicole, there's a lot on the slate for this upcoming semester. Something that we've been hearing recently is that there's a new logo for Student Association.
This is true. We actually just voted on the new logo last night.
Wow. So how long have you and your team or those involved been designing this logo?
So this was discussed last semester before we went home for the summer, but it was in action this summer, and actually we came back and decided we wanted to revamp what had already been done over the summer and reached out to a student of SU who's a graphic design major, and she was able to come up with 3 choices, and we voted last night on the second choice, which I'm very excited to show people coming up.
So what was the main reason for this change in the logo?
We just didn't feel as if the old logo was very representative of who we are as the Student Association. It wasn't necessarily professional or very appealing to the students, and this new logo has a professional aspect to it, but it is also very appealing and shows that to the students that we are students as well.
So this new logo is part of this whole new branding initiative from Student Association since President Boris Gresley took office. What else in this new branding for SA Today do we have to look forward to?
We're working on the Fast Forward campaign that the Chancellor has put forward, and we will be putting on several different events. We're just in the beginning part of like our new branding and the Fast Forward initiative, but we have a lot to come for the semesters ahead.
So, like you said, you're getting involved with Fast Forward. How involved do you see Student Association getting involved with Fast Forward?
As of right now, the Chancellor has reached out to several students in Student Association to work on committees for Fast Forward, and we will also be, as the student representatives, promoting to the students what the Chancellor wants to be heard, because a lot of times there's a miscommunication between Chancellor and the student body, so we're going to be that middleman who really gets the message out.
That's great. So Chancellor Ken Syverud has said he wants to be more involved, and he said that he's going to start coming to these Student Association meetings. Mm-hmm. What new information do you have on that?
We have been told that he's going to try and come to a meeting once a month. We're really looking forward to that because, again, as the representatives of the student body, we have things to tell him, and we also want to hear what he has to say too, because, again, there is sometimes a lack in communication between the two different groups of people. And also Boris Gresley has been meeting with him, the president, several times so far this semester to try and get a better understanding of where SU is going right now.
So within the next week or so, what other events does Student Association have coming up that we can look forward to?
Sure. So we're actually going to be participating in Shackathon. We're going to be building a shack, so come out and see that. And we also have a new branding event where we're going to be promoting Fast Forward and showing our new logo coming up within the next 2 weeks. So we'll definitely be looking forward to seeing everyone out there.
That is great, Nicole. We're very excited to see everything that Student Association is doing since Boris has taken office. It looks like a lot of great things have been going on. And
definitely.
And that is awesome. Nicole, thank you for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Coming up on Essay Today, some inspirational stuff from the land down under. We'll be right back.
You didn't give up on sex. Don't give up on birth control either. There are more methods than you think. Find yours at bedsider.org.
Cocina a la temperatura adecuada usando un termómetro para alimentos. Mantén tu familia a salvo. Visita foodsafety.gov/español.
Hey, my name's Katie and I'm in the 9th grade. I'm an A average student and I'm an athlete working towards a scholarship. And everybody tells me how much potential I have. But I just wish someone would tell me where my next meal is coming from. Katie, how'd I do?
Do you have to be so serious?
Well, I mean, I did like a crazy dance in a movie if you want me to do a little, no.
Play a role in ending hunger. Visit feedingamerica.org/hunger and find your local food bank.
We are different. Society should aspire to be more like us.
Be part of the first class. Get energized. Get outside.
Hold on, guys. It's gonna get bumpy.
And get moving. Experience the power of physical activity. Join the movement at ActionHeroAlliance.com.
Know what?
What?
Since I got adopted, I've learned a lot about these humans.
I know. I mean, check out these two. It's Flirt City over here.
Yeah, I noticed that. It looks like my human is definitely into your human.
Oh, look! I think she's getting his number.
Nice.
Your human's got some sweet moves.
Takes after his dog. Oh, look, they're doing that thing where they put their arms around each other.
She kicked up a leg. It's like in the movies.
That's awesome. Looks like we're going to be hanging out a little bit more.
In the small town of Elmira, New York, a boy was born into an all-American family. The odds of him achieving his dream in the fashion industry? 1 in 23 million. The odds of having a child diagnosed with autism? 1 in 88. I am Tommy Hilfiger, and my family is affected by autism. Learn more at autismspeaks.org/signs.
Now, before we close tonight, we have some big news out of Australia. After a 45-minute surgery to remove a tumor on Monday, it was confirmed that George the goldfish is in great health and swimming better than ever before. During the surgery, George was given a general anesthetic in a bucket of water which he swam in. After the surgery, doctors reported that the procedure went swimmingly. Great stuff, George. Go get him. Well, that's all we have for you tonight here on Essay Today. But be sure to tune in to our broadcast next week and also follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Citrus TV. Thanks and have a great night, Syracuse.